What's up? It's currently a couple of days after I started trading my Ftmo challenge. And what has been the progress? Now, the last time I made a video, I had not taken a trade yet, I suppose, but now I have taken two trades. Right, I've taken two trades, and like I said, that I would be risking 1%. I've risked 1% on my first trade, and then I risk another less than 1% on the next trade. And yeah, those have been the first two trades I've taken, and there is a consistency score. That's how the equity cap looks like. It was there, getting profitable, and since the first two trades were bigger, like in risk, that happened. But you know, like the other times, it's always gonna get back up, and we'll see that profitability start coming in very soon. So like the last time, I keep a good perspective. I know that God has blessed me with a profitable trading system. That's how I'm reacting. God has blessed me with a profitable trading system. I mean, just today there is a trade that I didn't take that played out, so I was available to see this trade happen. It played out until near that part here, which was a 1:2. I didn't enter this trade because of, as you can see, the stop loss is too big for me in terms of what I suspected would be a good stop loss, like 50 pips for this specific day was too much, so I didn't take the trade, and it went to 1:2 straight back there. And yeah, those are the trades I've taken, and I'm glad that you know, taken the trades that we've taken. I just want to go through the trades on my account matrix properly, just to show you guys properly. So two trades, risk close to 2%, close to $93 on one trade, and the other trade is $117. Load Ftmo account, sorry, the load voice. So let's go on the matrix. It's good to have a trading journal. You know, with some of the profits that I get, I'm gonna go straight into trade journal, either as a trade edge wonk or something, or trade zeller, because Ftmo's journal is fine. However, there's better stuff. You know, I think this has been like this ever since I knew Ftmo. There's been like changes and a better. Okay, anyways, enough about the Ftmo challenge, but that's where we are. That's where we target to be $1,000 profit, 10%, and that's where we will reach. I say that in the name of Jesus that we're gonna achieve that. So yeah, first two trades I've taken, and these are how the numbers look like right now. And that is also gonna change. You're gonna see the win rate increase, you're gonna see the average profit as well increase. So yeah, let's go into what lessons am I taking. So after the first two trades, I realized something. I'm gonna just speak about three things. Firstly, I realized that it's been over 2 years ever since I took a trade with 1% risk. So there was a bit of a mental step that I had to overcome, saying that, you know what, it's okay, I'm taking 1% risk. I know that when it does work out, we have like a 3% return. So that is one of the lessons, to accept a risk on a trade. Lesson number one. Lesson number two, I realized that some days I spent a couple of days, it's been over a week ever since I've started trading, so I realized that there is a need for extra source of income in trading itself. So what do I mean by extra source of income? Some days, like today, there might not have been a trade to take, but if I can now diversify instead of waiting for this one trading strategy and say, okay, let me just go into another market and let me trade this market, and when this market is providing trading opportunities, this one is not providing trading opportunities, and that way I'll always have some trades to take, but good trades that are profitable. So the trading strategy, that is the second trading strategy, it better be profitable. And then that way, when this one doesn't provide trading strategies, that other one can provide trading strategies. So an example here, this is what I've been backtesting with S&P 500. So as you can see, there's been trades here, winning trades, lose trade, win trade, lose trade, win trade. And when there has been no trades on Nasdaq, right, I could be increasing my source of income by trading this. So it's something that I've now backtested S&P 500 for, is it 5 months? Yeah, I've backtested 5 months worth of data in the last 2-3 days. So I've realized that, okay, it's fine, I'm gonna go with the extra source of income. So I'm just gonna quickly, I'm gonna increase like the source of income and trade, excuse the low light. I wanted to just show you the backtesting data quickly. So it is in a folder. Let's show you. That will be a reality in this year. That will be a reality. That will be taking delivery of an M3 this year. So I know, I believe God is that for me. So when I go to backtesting page on my phone, I like to put things in order. Backtested these ones, December 2024, November, October 2024. So I'll select October, and I'll just show you there quickly the results. And I'm gonna go into the last lesson. I'm gonna close the video because I'm recording using an iPhone. Come on. And I'm also getting a very powerful laptop. When I click, it immediately opens. Grateful for this laptop. As you can see, it's blinking there. It's blinking because of it's saying that the battery is something. I'll say the battery is, yeah. So let's open that. Yeah. So I backtested October, November 2024, the last 3 months of 2024, and then the first 2 months of this year. Tomorrow I'm gonna backtest April, I'm gonna backtest March and April, and I'm gonna be finished. So this is October's results. Let's wait for it to see. Here are my hands, the other hand is holding the screen, waiting for it to load just so that it may make a full page. So I took as much trades as I took, and then the total profit was $83. Well, that's good. Now when I speak about, that's the equity cap, it's going up. So total losing trades was $30,000, total winning trades was $114,000. I was using a $400,000 account, demo account, using TradingView, and then let's go into the trades. So you will see that it says total trades 27, but these trades where I open and then I close it before the market moves, just like because of the lot size I want to change. So the trades that actually hit take profit or stop loss are those 6 and 7 trades, which means the total trades I took was 13 trades. I had 6 winners, 7 losers, and I was risking 1% to get 3. So you see right there, average winning trade is $19,000, average losing trade is $14,000, average risk to reward ratio is 4. So largest winning trade would be 24 when I was buying, when I was selling $36. Largest losing trade, $4,000, $4,000 doesn't change. So yeah, that sorts it out. That's why it's good as traders to have that perspective that you need extra source of income. I did think that I was gonna trade one system for a couple of long time, but now I see that I'm just gonna take this S&P trading system God has blessed me with and use it on my Ftmo account so that they can balance each other. When this one has trading setups, this one will come in and close in for the run that doesn't have. When this one has, and when they're profitable, they're both profitable. That's all good. So lesson number 3 is that when I was backtesting for January, right? I think I was backtesting for January. I'm gonna show you what the results are. By the way, November last year profitable, December profitable, October, November, December profitable. And then I'm gonna show you what happened when I was backtesting January. I decided that I'm gonna increase my risk to reward ratio. So instead of expecting 1:3, I made it 1:4. So that is the result for January. The whole of January, total profit, net profit, gross profit is 56, loss is 66. I'll explain that soon, and that's the equity curve. So I was actually profitable this month, but because of this market gaps and my laptop will sometimes lag, so I'll open a position here, the stop loss is here, and then it will play, and then you know what happens when the market gaps, it opens there. It opens there and your stop loss was here, slippage, and that is the result of yeah. So after I realized the win rate, right, as I showed you guys, after I realized the win rate, what did I do? The importance of journaling is that you have data. I went and I didn't go on myself based on the idea that I got. I was looking at this data. The stop loss that I had, was it necessary for me to have in this trade? Because when I look here, the maximum drawdown against a winning position is $2,000 and I was risking $4,000. So it means that my stop loss distance is not really necessary to be that big. And then let's go and check also another thing that I realized. So I realized that some of the losing trades, like this one, the market was once near my take profit, was once 1:3 up in profit again here. So that's almost $24,000 right there. So I decided what? I'm gonna reduce my 1:3 back. And then look, here's a winning trade. How much did the market go against me before? $2,000, just similar to the other position. And look, the position, this loss was $176,000. How much did the market go against me here when on this $18,000 trade? Minus $2,000. So then I realized what? I'm gonna reduce. I'm gonna have to do something about the stop loss. It's just too big. It's not necessary for it to be that big. And then I'm gonna also take the one is to risk to reward ratio back to 1:3 and back test tomorrow and then see what the results are. If they're satisfying, then I'm gonna critically decide on paper and then go forward and like trade them in my Ftmo account, plus my Ftmo challenge, and yeah. So that brings us to the end of the video. What I intend on doing also, I realized today that I'm gonna set a new goal. My goal is that to become a supreme trader, they call it. So on Ftmo we have a couple of levels. Videos at 14 minutes. So that I can show about it. Close that. there we are. I want to join this program, right? And I decided that I want to achieve $2 million in funding this year. So I want to get here. And the requirements to get to a position where Ftmo allows you $1 million in management, those are the conditions, terms and conditions. 400k account, prime trader for 3 months, process 3 withdrawals, more than 4% profit on a 400k account, and then let's go. They said that you must be a prime trader first, and a prime trader we see that you get $600,000, 90% risk profit split. So Ftmo accounts are live that I already have a tick there. I'm gonna get a tick here for withdrawals over 4% profit, 4 different withdrawals, and then I'm gonna qualify for this certificate as a prime trader. And after I get that prime trader, I'm gonna go for the supreme trader, and then I'll already I've asked God, I expect to find a reliable prop firm, which I'm also gonna get the maximum allocation they offer. And altogether, I'd like to have $2 million in prop firm capital, because I want to increase multiple sources of income. After that $2 million is there, the different accounts that are there, I'm gonna take a specific trading strategy, use it for that account, use this other one for this account, use this other one for this account, so that each and every month there is always like an income that comes in instead of one account. And then with this one account, one trading strategy, it is only one way. So when there are many, I know that that account is gonna pay for another investment outside trading, maybe real estate. That account is gonna pay for another investment, compound interest. That account is gonna pay for the Ferraris, that are gonna pay for the for the home, whatsoever the case is. And then so that ends the video. I'll record again after the progress. And had a good day. I reflected and I journaled all the stuff that I wanted to do and got it done. And I observed what are the things that I did wrong, not wrong, but the things I must improve on. Eating less, and at least I did gym, at least I did do back tests, at least. But I want to be more agent in my work. I want to be more disciplined. And if you journal, even personally, you will learn to see these things. If you don't journal, you won't know. I know what time I woke up today. It was 5. I know what time I woke up yesterday. It was around 6 before 5 as well. 43 minutes. 05:43 yesterday. Today it was 5 p.m. I was already up. 5:17 I was up in the morning, and around that time I left bed. I know what I did because of journaling. So journaling is very important personally, so that you can go back and say, God, can you please help me with AWZ or whatever the case is. Can you help me with 1, 2, 3? And then you come back, whether you took a trade or not, journal that these are the things that I want to improve. I know that there's something I must work on in terms of stop losses. Because I was journaling, God gave me the idea, hey, you better figure out what is the best stop loss distance have, instead of just having a distance that you put in an area specifically. So ends the video. Hope that you are blessed. See you again next time.